Repeat after me. I can do this. I'm going to do this. I can do this. I am better than this. I am now my full potential. I am not afraid of growth. I'm not afraid of obstacles. I'm not afraid of the I was made for this. Think about this for a second. So you're aimed at this target. You're aimed at bigger goal. And I'm guessing most of you are trying to make more money. Now, let's turn off the positive thinking for a second. The problem with positive thinking, it will numb you. Positive thinking will numb you from the symptoms of misalignment. So let's have a clear conversation. Are you right now where you want to be, yes or no? Now, let's just notice the response that you're having. And I want to point out a little way how we can subconsciously block ourselves. And if you are where you want to be, fantastic. You'll still get something out of this call as well. So, for example, for those of you who are not where you want to be right now, are you feeling how you want to feel right now, yes or no? And what is the consistent emotion you're feeling right now? Is anybody who is running a story, an if-then story? Like if I just made the anxiety go away, I would get the result. Do you have an if-then on your big goal? Or a not yet? I'm guessing 95% of you who are not where you want to be have a condition. A condition. Now, if you're already where you want to be and you're in the process of solving your next problem, do you have an if-then there running in there? Because it's very easy to analyze ourselves, and it's very easy to analyze and judge our emotions and judge our thoughts. So that's a form of resistance right there. Because wherever you are right now, there's the level you're chasing. And for those of you that have been chasing another level for some time now and are not making progress, you are in a consistent pattern of misalignment. You will never hit that target until you get into alignment. Where misalignment shows up is the mindset. And one place it shows up is your thoughts about your thoughts. Because the funny thing is, what you think about what you do is actually more important than what you do. I'll say that again. What you think about what you do is more important than what you do. So we've got this evolution. We've got what you think about what you do. And the challenge that we all have is that we grew up in a three-dimensional reality where we believe action creates reality. If you've seen me draw this diagram so many times, my frame, mindset, action, we need to learn, we need to practice that action does not create reality. How many of you have been chasing at targets for years, thinking the solution is action? The solution is not action. The next level is a frequency. What does that mean? It's a different version of you. Are you a player or are you a lurker? Which one are you? Which pattern have you been in? Have you been playing the game? Have you been analyzing getting into the game? The next evolution in your success is an evolution in your thinking. It's bringing out the better version of you. And don't you all know that there's a better version of you coming out of you? That better version is the more aligned version. It's the version that doesn't have resistance to being this version, because we're not playing an addition game, we're playing a subtraction game, which means to get what you want, you just need to remove the resistance to it occurring. You also need to understand that if your personal growth is involved in that journey, you will not hit the target unless you tackle the personal growth. Let me ask this, those of you who are crushing it right now, are any of you who are crushing it right now ignoring your personal growth? Of course not. Nope. Because your personal growth journey used to be this over here, and your career work journey used to be over here. We are now in the frequency of reality where they are one. The way to play at that level is to lean into that, Everybody right here who just typed in they're crushing it, they've got more comfortable dealing with the That's the path. And if you're stuck, put your hand up and say, I want help. You can keep spinning your wheels. You can keep spinning your wheels and telling yourself, hey, well, at least I'm working hard. But you know something? Raising your hand and getting help and bringing in all your resources on your tool belt is hard to do. You want to know why? Because if you bring in all the resources to help you, you no longer have an option to not be great. And having an excuse when we fail feels much better than failing with no excuses to blame. Hey, it's Jason. If you're a struggling entrepreneur and you're ready to level up your income, fill out this form right here because I can help you do that. This 20-minute call will help unlock a higher level version of your success, and it's directly with me. Click this link right now to get started. You are supposed to be at a higher level than this. You are supposed to be. Now, every one of you, even those of you who are crushing it, there's still an evolution for you. So those of you that are afraid to ask for help but should, the time to make a change in your trajectory is right now. And for those of you that are crushing it, here's a couple things for you crushing it. Let's align even more. Number one, success does not mean you are never down. So here's the thing. The emotional state of happiness is no different than the emotional state of sadness or the state of worry or the state of anxiety or the state of fear. I'm guessing you may have been in a pattern where you judged negative emotions as bad things. So right now, today, let's remove the judgment about the different types of emotions because they're all valid. So this week, let's leverage the information in your negative emotions to break through this level because you can change faster than this. You can grow faster than this. You are capable of more in a week. You are far more intelligent than you've been operating. You're far more effective than you've been. You are more communicative than you ever been before. You're better with detail than you think you are. You're better with salespeople than you think you are. You are better than this. And I'm not going to say own it. I'm going to say see that truth inside you. Do you see that truth inside you that knows you've got more than this? You're operating at a higher frequency than you ever have been in your entire life. You can literally be completely defeated, like life is a complete and total failure, and then 1 second level feel absolutely uncrushable, amazing. But you have to take ownership of your mindset. You have to take ownership of your reality. And in order to do that, you have to get out of reaction. And getting out of reaction can be one of the most difficult things to do. Sometimes we can be in patterns of reactions for years. Have you ever looked back and wondering what happened to you? Do you ever wish you were your old self? That old self is still there. The version of you that wishes the old self was there is literally the version of you that's not in reaction. You got to get out of reaction. The easiest way to get out of reaction is to get into alignment. The easiest way to get into alignment is frame shifting. The easiest way to learn frame shifting is to get a coach who knows how to teach you how to do that. I'm trying everything in my power to teach all of you, but you've got to take that next step. You have to take that step. I can't do it for you. You're meant for more than this. You should have more free time and more money and more control and more of what you want. The external situation of the world makes no difference whatsoever. You are an infinite being. So let's step into that infinite nature. and play at the level you're supposed to play at. And so what if this phase doesn't feel good? Just take a deep breath and tell yourself, oh, that's what this phase feels like. Keep going and you will eventually be through this phase. If you want help, ask for help. Play at that level. And those of you that are playing at that level, I salute you. For those of you that are playing at that level, I honor you. And what does it take to play at that level? It takes the courage to say yes to your growth, the courage to say yes to your obstacles, to the courage to say yes to your challenges, and the courage to say, yes, I'm going to change my life right now with different action, even though it's uncomfortable. Or yes, I'm going to take action to better myself and my family, even if other people don't understand me. You're supposed to be at a higher level than this. So take that action now. Get rid of the excuses. Burn them boats. Play at that level. And for those of you that don't want to play at that level, see you later. Bye-bye. And for those of you wanting to play at the level who feel frozen, breathe. I've been in your shoes. All you have to do is put one foot in front of the other foot. Take the next step. Take the next step. One step. Repeat after me. I can do this. I'm going to do this. I can do this. I am going to do this. I am better than this. I am now my full potential. I am not afraid of growth. I'm not afraid of obstacles. I'm not afraid of the I was made for this. Hey, if you enjoyed that video and you're still looking to take your life to the next level, I think you'll love this video right here.